privilege to welcome all of you to this year's Philippine Travel Exchange. This is the second time that we are hosting this major trade event through a hybrid platform. I believe many of you were with us last year when we held the first hybrid edition in Panglao, Bohol. Despite the uncertainty prevailing due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the travel fair allowed hopeful tourism stakeholders from around the world to explore new opportunities as well as learn about the latest Philippine tourism products and destinations. For the sellers who were able to travel to Bohol, you witnessed and even experienced firsthand that traveling even during the pandemic is possible and even fun, as long as the prescribed guidelines are strictly observed. I am certain that those of you who made the trip here in Subic Bay, Freeport Zone, will have a similar positive experience in the safety of this tourism bubble. This year, the event banners the theme, Beyond Business, Co-Creating Safe, Smart, and Sustainable Tourism. This is a timely and relevant topic as we realize that our considerations have been altered by the adverse impact of the pandemic in our industry. In a way, there is a positive shift in perspective, appreciating that while we do business for the purpose of profit, we are equally mindful of the need to put importance on the health and safety of our traveling guests and the sustainability of our destinations and socio-cultural heritage. It goes without saying that much has changed in tourism since the pandemic began. While the Philippines certainly boasts its fair share of tourism attractions, from our breathtaking beaches and incredible dive spots to our rich historical sites and myriad places that celebrate our cultural diversity, these are no longer enough to guarantee a steady stream of visitors in the new normal. Safety has become the number one concern of today's travelers. And it's something that the Department of Tourism, our partners in government, and all Philippine tourism stakeholders have carefully taken into consideration when we began the difficult task of plotting the recovery of the industry. As a result, many of our tourism products have been recalibrated and refined to cater to the shifting demands of the new normal. In a sense, you could also say that tourism has become smarter with the rapid adoption of digital technology, which has profoundly changed the way tourism operates today. Just a few years ago, who would have thought that events on this scale could be successfully held on a digital platform? This is just one of the many ways that we've innovated and adapted to the era of digital transactions. But despite the large-scale pivot of tourism operations to online platforms, I can assure you that future visitors of the country will still be able to experience the high-caliber service and unrivaled warmth and hospitality that Filipinos have become renowned for. Sustainability, the third part of this event's theme, is something that the Department of Tourism has always strongly advocated. Now that we are building up what we call the better normal, sustainable tourism development is at the core of everything we do. Our recovery plans are not mere band-aid solutions to get us by this difficult time. It's quite the opposite, really. We have taken steps to ensure that the programs we initiate now will not drive not only our recovery now, but keep Philippine tourism viable in the many years to come. When we had the first hybrid edition of PHITEX last year, there was still a great amount of uncertainty over how long the pandemic would last. Now, I believe we have a clearer view, particularly as life in many places around the globe are slowly getting back to normal, thanks to high rates of vaccination and adherence to public health and safety protocols. The Philippines is heading in that direction, and I hope to see you all back here, physically in the country, very soon. We share you the good news that as of September 15, the Philippine government has administered a total of 40,030,388 doses from which 22,354,429 individuals received the first dose, while the remaining 17,675,959 doses are for those who are now fully vaccinated. To note, over 52% of the country's active tourism workers, population from DOT-accredited hotels, tourism enterprises, and tourism support services have already been given the anti-COVID shot. Furthermore, in the National Capital Region, 95% of workers assigned in DOT-accredited hotels and accommodation establishments, in DOT-accredited enterprises and support services, including accredited restaurants, have been vaccinated against the virus. To all the participants of PHITEX 2021, I wish you all the success as you establish mutually beneficial connections with one another and discover what the Philippines has to offer in the new age of travel. I hope each and every one of you will enjoy and learn from the webinars and educational talks, the B2B virtual networking sessions, and other online activities that are lined up in the next 5 days. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Thank you.